Steelers Nation. You are now listening to Good Steelers Morning, your daily dose of Pittsburgh Steelers news, rumors, and everything black and gold. Now, here is your host, Justin Otstad.
Steelers Nation, what a crazy start to the week. As of Monday, which was, of course, yesterday, rumors started flying across X, formerly known as Twitter. At what point are we going to stop saying that, by the way? But anyways, rumors started flying that the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to be involved in a trade. And as of this morning, there has not been any news. However, I'm not going to lie to you. If news breaks, I might just have to give you guys a bonus episode of Good Steelers Morning, depending on what time that news may break. If not, you'll probably get another YouTube short, and then we'll get into it the next morning on Wednesday. But man, we are going to be discussing a really exciting topic today. And throughout the week, we're going to be diving into the players that we drafted this year. And what better way to start off the week than by talking about our 20th overall pick, Troy Fautanu, who is going to be playing right tackle. I'm going to stamp that right now. That is my prediction for where he's going to be on the line. I think it's kind of obvious, but we'll get into why that is likely going to be the case here shortly. We'll talk about his college highlights, go back and look at his draft profile, see what his role is with the Steelers. Spoiler, he's going to be right tackle. And then we'll finish the episode off by giving you guys my thoughts on the impact he's going to have on the line. And the thumbnail, if you're watching on YouTube, probably spoiled that a little bit, but we're going to dive into it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Troy's college highlights. During his college career, he was known for his versatility and his physicalness at the line. You can see plenty of tape out there where you can see how physical he gets at the line, how he mows guys over. And we'll be tying that into a later discussion here. He was a full-time starter at Washington in his final 2 seasons, earning first-team All-Pac-12 recognition in his senior year. His tenure at Washington was marked by his participation in the Pac-12 championship and a CFP national championship game, demonstrating his ability to perform in high-stakes environments. And that, of course, is courtesy of Pro Football Network. And so when you look at his college tape, the guy was absolutely incredible. And it's no wonder he was rumored or suggested through many mock drafts to be top 10, top 15, which makes the fact that the Steelers were able to get him at 20 due to quarterbacks going a lot sooner than projected. It makes this pick even better. How much better? Let's go back to what Pro Football Network said about him on his draft profile. Troy is celebrated for his excellent footwork and effective use of hands in pass protection, traits that were highly regarded during his college career. His ability to engage defenders and his mobility allowed him to excel in a pass-heavy offense, which also included complex run block schemes. Let me say that again. Complex run blocking schemes. I don't think I need to spell it out for you. Most of you listening know where this offense is going by now. And so this pick, again, makes all the sense in the world. His performance at the NFL Combine was impressive, highlighted by his athletic testing scores, which solidified his draft stock. Although, as you guys know now, his draft stock kind of fell due to the quarterbacks. And I don't think there's a Steelers fan in the world that is upset by this pick. And so where does Troy fit best with this Pittsburgh Steelers roster? Where is he going to be when training camp comes around and going into preseason? And then, of course, the regular season. And by the way, I just want to say this now. Tomlin's way of putting rosters together in regards to rookies and veterans and how he likes to keep a lot of these rookies on the bench for a couple weeks going into the season. Can we all just pray for a minute that that is not going to be the case? And hopefully, because of how things have been going this offseason in comparison to other off seasons, that maybe Tomlin is starting to wake up. That's what I'm assuming based on everything that's changed with the Pittsburgh Steelers this year. We can't go into the season with these guys sitting on the bench. And by these guys, I mean at least the top 4 picks that we had in the draft, especially Troy. There is no reason that Troy should be sitting behind anybody. And there's no reason he shouldn't be sitting at right tackle come week 1. So I want to get that out the way. But yeah, his role with the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be pretty simple. As you guys know, the Steelers are going to be going to a run-heavy offense. This is a guy that's going to open up lanes. This is a guy that's going to open up holes. And he's going to maul guys over like he did in college. And going back to the discussion on whether or not he's going to play left tackle, right tackle, maybe he could play guard, which I don't think anyone's thinking that anymore. He even expressed his preference going into the NFL is to continue to play tackle. And I'm sure in his case, he's going to want to play right tackle, even though he played left tackle in college. And that's because his quarterback was left-handed. Coming into the NFL now, Russell Wilson is right-handed. And so if you kind of think about it, he was a right tackle in college. It's just this quarterback had a left hand. So that's the obvious thing that the Steelers need to do in regards to where he belongs. And I don't think anyone listening right now is going to disagree with that. And if you do, let me know down in the comments. I'm very curious to know why you would put him anywhere other than right tackle. And so in conclusion, what is his impact going to be with the Pittsburgh Steelers? You look back to last year. Despite everything that was wrong with that offense, there was one very, very clear positive to that offense. And it was the running game. Najee Harris, Jaylen Warren. These 2 men are going to absolutely eat this season with this new offensive line. And we're going to be talking about Frazier on tomorrow's episode. Unless a big trade happens, then I got to talk about that. But either way, we're going to be talking about Frazier this week. And I'll even tie in when we get into that episode how him, along with Troy, is really going to change things. And the AFC North should definitely be paying attention. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Justin Ostad. This was Good Steelers Morning. Hopefully we get some wide receiver news in the next, 24 hours, maybe less. Hey, maybe right now. I don't know. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Go Steelers.